Hey everyone, hope everyone is well today. So, good morning. It's early in the morning, 5 a.m. Been doing some market analysis, just early morning, early preparations for the week, and just seeing how the week is going. So, today's weekly analysis, I'll be breaking down a couple of things, and I want to do it a bit, and I want to do it a bit differently, and show you a couple of other stuff that I like looking at when the week is starting for motivation and all that. So, one thing that I'll be showing you a lot is Bloomberg's billionaire index. If you watch a couple of my videos, I'm sure you've seen a lot of my Bloomberg billionaire index showing different billionaires, the list of 500 richest people in the world. Well, personally, I call them 500 wealthiest people, not richest. Rich is a different analogy from wealthy, but for me, the wealthiest people, movers and shakers of the world. Okay, so for today I have two people. So every weekly analysis I'll be showing you two of my weekly people that I'm looking at. So for this week I'm looking at Jensen Huang. So if you don't know Jensen Huang, he is the president and CEO of Nvidia. Okay, a maker of computer processors and artificial intelligence technology. Okay, the company based in California reported a revenue of $60 billion in the year 2024. Okay, he co-founded the year 1993 and introduced the first graphics in 1999. So you can go to this page and check out his story. I can't break down everything, but a few years ago in 2023, he was just worth 40 billion, and in over 1 year, he's been able to double that. So that's what we call the exponential curve. Okay, it takes you years to become very good at something, and the wealth, the accumulation and all that, but once you get to a certain point, you see an exponential curve. So in 2023, okay, December, not even long, just December, this is December, okay, in less than 6 months he's been able to double that all the way to 96 billion. He reached a peak of 100 billion. Okay, this is what we call centi-billionaires. If you have a net worth of $100 million, you're a centi-millionaire. If you have a net worth of 100 billion, okay, you're a centi-billionaire, which is, there are very few centi-billionaires in the world, less than 15. So to become a centi-billionaire, you're not part of the 1%, you're the 0.000, I don't know how many zeros you can put to become one of those. Okay, so yeah, in 6 months. So that's what's called exponential curve. It happens. So same thing as you guys continue trading, put in the work, you'll see a lot of money in the future. Don't focus on the money now, chase value. And I keep saying that. I even posted it on my Twitter the other day. Chase value, not money. If you can chase value and not money, in the end you're going to see the money as a byproduct of that. Okay, so yeah, this is Jensen Huang. I'm a big fan. His company is called Nvidia. They have a market capitalization, okay, of $2.5 trillion, because he only owns about 3% of the company. You can see here a big percentage of his assets, his net worth, is in Nvidia stock, about 95 billion, and then he has a 1.2 billion cash. Okay, cash. So anyway, what does this mean? Look for ways you can invest your money in assets. Okay, look, a big percentage, 99% of his capital is in his own company investments, and only 1% is in cash. Now when we're broke and young and not understanding what the market is all about, we tend to always look for more cash than investments. Okay, we spend more than we save, we spend more than we invest. Okay, and because you don't have that long-term vision. But I'm telling you today, just try that. That's what I do. More get your money into assets. Most of my money is in my trading accounts, not into savings and all. Yes, I put into savings some bit of money, but most of what I know, I'm betting on myself. This guy bet most of his money on himself. Okay, so yeah, so that's a bit about him. Like I said, he owns 3.5% of his company. Imagine you're owning 3.5%, which is 95 billion. Okay. So yeah, so I won't go through his story, but that's basically him. My next person for today is another big fan of mine. I'm a big fan of his. I hope you'll be a big fan of mine one day. Amancio Ortega. Okay, Amancio Ortega. He is the founder. If you know the Zara company, he's a retail he's in the retail business. Okay, he owns 59% of Inditex, the world's largest clothing retailer. The Artexio, Spain-based company, is parent. So I'm a big fan of Zara. That's why maybe I'm a big fan of him. I like Zara and many other retail brands around the world, but Zara is one of my best at the moment. Okay, and they had a revenue of $38 billion in January by the end of the year 2024. Okay, so look, quit school to work. Okay, good school to work. But anyway, so that's Amancio Ortega. I'm a big fan of his also, and you can see also for him different assets. Most of his money is in his company. Okay, 86 billion. Then these others, just a few in other companies, other investments as well. You can see he's invested in energy. He's invested in another company called Patla. Okay, private asset company. Okay, Pontegadia. Okay, that's another company. Okay, part of his investments, and he has very little on cash. Okay, then he also has liabilities, miscellaneous liabilities as well. Okay, so for him, he owns a big percentage of the company, 60% of the company, world's largest clothing retailer. So yeah, so you can go read about him. Those are my guys for the week. Hope they inspire you and work on it. Also for him, in 2020, he was at around 2023. He was at 69 billion. He's been able to generate another 30 billion in a couple of months as well. So those are my guys for this week, and I'll be back to show you the next people for next week. So Jensen Huang, 16th richest person in the world at the moment. Amancio Ortega, number 17 in the world. So awesome. So cool. So now let's go back to markets. This is what I love. This is what I do for a living. This is what you guys are here for. Okay, and I'll make it fun today. Trend breakdown the markets generally. I'm updating my approach a bit. These days I'm trading a bit more than the usual. Okay, the normal pairs. I'm sure most of you know the pairs I trade, but I'm sort of spreading my wings. I've been observing for some time, backtesting, and seeing that my system is quite flexible on a couple of pairs. So my main focus is still on USD CAD, Aussie dollar, and gold, but I'm also looking at indices, okay, and a bit of Euro, GBP, JPY, oil. Not really much of oil. Oil is just here because I like looking at it because it's correlation with the USD CAD, but also certain patterns. When I see a clear pattern, then I'll be looking to execute a trade. But yes, I have these ones. I took a couple of trades last week on these indices. I'll show you that in a second. But first, before we go into that, what are the fundamentals of the week? So this week, yesterday included, today is Tuesday, yesterday included, we had PMI, which came out in the evening and pushed the dollar to really fall and pushed the other markets to really rise, which I'll look at later on. Purchasing Managers Index. Okay, so it's also important to look at that because it gives us sort of here what they say a level of diffusion index based on surveyed purchasing managers in the manufacturing industry. Okay, actual greater than forecast is good for the currency because it's showing how much the purchasing power of the managers in the industry, because it locates the 300 biggest, like you can see here, a survey about 300 purchasing managers, and these are big companies which ask respondents for rate of blah 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 blah. Okay, so go and read on that. It's a leading indicator of economic health. Business reacts quickly to the market conditions. So that's what came out yesterday in the evening. Really pushed markets to the upside. If you see Ken made about $5,000 yesterday trading GBP USD, which I'll look at as well. I didn't get to trade it. Like I said, I'm easing in slowly into trading these other pairs. I'm not just jumping into the bandwagon. You don't just jump. Trading is not guesswork and you just wake up and trade. But also for me, there was an opportunity to trade it as well for Ken. Ken took a very good long trade as well and made quite some money. But later on in the week, what do we have? USD, JOLTS. These ones I don't really pay much attention to them, but it's important because it leads us to NFP at the end of the week, the unemployment rate, non-farm payrolls. So on Friday 3:30, hot news. People who trade the euro, okay, we have the main refinancing rate. Basically, this is interest rates coming out on Thursday 3:15. So pay attention to that coming on very soon. And also for me, I trade the USD CAD a lot. So for me, I have the tomorrow interest rates from the Bank of Canada, okay, to see what they have. So you can see previous we had 5%. People are really forecasting that their rate cuts are going to happen, that the cuts are going to be taken lower. So depending if they come out and release still at 5%, it will be a shocker for people because most people are forecasting it much lower. If they increase it, even worse, and we'll see a lot of turbulence in the market, in the Canadian market, and also oil. But yeah, so that's what I'm waiting for. Other than that, the other news is don't watch them much, but those are my main ones for this week. Okay, like I said, I always use Forex Factory. For me, it's the best. So what do we have this week looking on? So let's start with that USD card, which has some news coming on very soon. Okay, so for me, this market has really been in an accumulation phase. Markets has really been moving sideways. Okay, I was doing an analysis yesterday, a deep analysis, looking at what has market been telling me. If I look at the daily chart, okay, look, market, after we got this impulse, we got a long-term correction. Okay, correction. Sort of a consolidation. It lasted some time, and then we got this strong impulse. So it's true when they say market most of the time doesn't trend. It's most of the time in a consolidation, depending on the time frame you're looking at. Okay, so it's relative also, because there's someone who will come and say on the daily chart it's very much consolidating, but if you move to the lower time frame, 4 hour, it's clear that here there's higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, and now on the lower time frame we've been having lower lows, lower highs, which I look at. Okay, but for now here you can see if you go deeply, because at the end of the day what you want to really become good at is being able to read price action properly. Price action embeds everything. Everything is embedded in price action. Fundamentals, psychology of people, technical analysis, sentiment, focus. Everything is embedded in the price. So if there's one thing you can focus on doing, is focus on really becoming good in reading price action. Okay. Now, what is price action telling me here? So market pushed to the upside here. You got an impulse. Then we got a correction over here. We're expecting markets to continue that impulse. But what did we get after this strong push? And this is what I normally like to call a failed follow through. Market strongly impulses, and the next thing you see is market falling. We came and pushed below this previous low where market had gotten support and pushed up. Pushed below, then we got this strong candlestick, but market failed to continue, came lower. We got a push again, market failed, pushed again, failed. So what was that telling me? In the lower time frame which I look at, it was telling me that the bullish momentum the market came out with is strongly failing, and we could see markets pushing further lower. So for me, I'm really watching this level this week, okay, this support level, which if market breaks, then I'll be looking for this pair to really fall further down to the downside. Okay, now if I look at the 4 hour, what can you see? So here, so we can see impulses to the downside, impulses back to the upside, but the upside impulses haven't been pushing to a new high. The down ones have been pushing to a new low, but what have we been getting? Market pushes to a new low, quickly corrects. So you can see here, let me highlight that. So you can see here, market pushes to a new low, okay, pushes to a new low, quickly corrects, and we normally get some deep, steep corrections, okay. Then again, what happens again? Here again, we push to a new low, okay. Okay, here, lower high, new low, market strongly pushes back up. Now, this is my next level that I'm watching to see how market will react to that level. We will push and break. But something that market hasn't been doing, we haven't been creating new highs. So lower high, sort of a double top in a downtrend, creating a lower high. And this maybe could push markets to the lower side. But for me now, as long as we're still moving to the downside, I'm looking to sell markets. If I go to the 1 hour chart, I'm looking for a flag pattern here to form potentially later on in the week. So you can see here, as market created a lower high, we came down, imprint level here came down. I'm looking for markets to push back to that level so that I can get a good trade with a risk reward of about 1:4 to push markets further to the downside. Now, what do I normally do? When market normally reaches this level, I'm not just looking to enter. Most people just come and say, okay, market has reached Caleb, let's just enter this trade. No. You have to read price action at that level. Will market reach that level and react? How will it react? Will it break above and close above and continue moving higher, which will negate this idea of mine? Or will it reach that level and get some rejection closing below, which will give me an entry signal to short that market? Okay, so that's what I'm waiting for. This is what I'm waiting for on this one. And if another thing that can happen, markets can also fail to come up. and just strongly push to the downside, continue the trend to the downside and just fall. If that happens, then I won't get an opportunity which is similar to something I was waiting yesterday on Aussie dollar, which will lead me now to Aussie dollar. Now, yesterday I was looking for Aussie dollar to go long. Now, if I show you my trading calendar, because you can see I've shown this multiple times, every single day, like last month, every single day I have to do a market analysis early in the morning. Okay, every single day. Not a deep analysis. I have a system. I have a strategy. I have rules, and I know what I'm looking for. So every day in the morning, it takes me less than 30 minutes to just do a quick market analysis to know what I'm observing. The one that takes me time is the one for starting the week, either Sunday or Monday, the weekly analysis. That's what takes time. But this one, quite simple, straight to the point. So if you look at yesterday, what was I waiting for on the USD Aussie dollar? Now look at this. This is the 1 hour, and I'll go break it down. Now, I was looking for a long position here. Now, what was the thought process behind here? Because everything has to have a thought process behind it and a valid reason of why you're looking to buy and sell at a certain point. Now, market was in a short-term downtrend here, okay, on the 1 hour. So you can see lower low, lower high, lower high. Market came and pushed here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then for me, this break here was a break of structure. So if you see BOS, break of structure, depending on your school of thought, some people will call that break of character. So for me, that's a break of structure because my structure is to the downside. We broke structure to the upside. So for me now, I was looking for bullish buy. So what happened here? Market came up, got resistance. So we always get turning points. Market doesn't move in a straight line. Then came lower, failure to create a new low. So for that also is another signal for market has rejected this level, a liquidity level, a support level 2 times, creating a double bottom and pushing further up. So that was an indication. So this break of structure already told me when bullish territory. This deep pullback and failure to create a new low also is telling me that the bears tried their one last push, but the bulls were in control, took market control over here at this point, and then pushed higher. At this point, I was looking for markets to correct a bit deeper, to come and get support here, okay, for me to buy this market and take it up. So I was looking at 0.6625, around that point, and my target was to be at 80, about 1:2 point something risk reward, and that's what I was waiting for. So what happened in the market yesterday? At that point, I was waiting for entry. So here, this is the level I was waiting for. Markets didn't really reach, okay? We came a bit lower, so I was looking for some entry here. Like I said earlier, I was looking to buy here, okay, and take markets around that point to give me a good risk reward of about 1:3 point something. That's something I was waiting for. It was about 2 point something. It wasn't really 3 because I had a 20 pip stop loss, 2 point something. I remember I was prepared, I'd calculated my risk. I was really waiting for markets just to move a bit lower to the downside, but markets failed to do so. I was waiting for London session. London session started pushing up. New York pushed even higher as the PMI came out last evening. Okay, so that's what happened on this one, and I didn't get an entry, but it's fine. So I look for more entries along the way. Now, something I see a lot of people doing a big mistake, especially my students, and this is what I teach, is to avoid such flags like this. Okay, now this is something that's forming, and I trade a lot of flags, and I've learned over the years flags to trade and flags to avoid. Now look at this, looks very juicy, looks very good. Like market came and rejected, came down, came higher, rejected again. Look at that beautiful close, and market is showing a very good sell to sell these markets to take it to the downside. Now mind you, this analysis can work and markets can really fall to the downside attaining target, because you normally see targets at this point. Maybe you took that entry and you're looking for targets here, give or take. Okay, maybe you're looking for that, pushing markets to the downside. Now, if you go back to the bigger picture, okay, now get rid of this. Let me show you my thought process, why it's not best to take such trades, okay? It's because you start from a top-down analysis. Now, look at the daily, not the daily, but the 4-hour market analysis structure, and I was looking for more longs than short. Market has been forming higher highs, higher lows. So look at this, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Higher high, we got a double bottom in the form of a higher low, and market has been moving up. If you look at the 4-hour, if you move closely, there's a strong key level that we just broke above. Look at this key level, okay? Resistance, resisted. We've been resisting it since the 20th of May. We got another resistance, market failed to break above. And then we got this shooting star. So what normally people do, remember in trading, you always want to look for second move advantage. Now, first move advantage, people normally see a very quick close. They've already taken a shot. Immediately, they see a closer back above. And I'm sure a couple of people took that short signal saying this. Now, trust me, in a bull market, now write this down. In a bull market, bear factors are often ignored. Okay, basically that is another saying of saying the trend is your friend. In the direction of the trend, it will show. The market is very good at luring you, seducing you to take the opposite direction, the opposite trade direction. Okay, and sometimes it might work, but most of the time it is very risky. The trend is your friend. You do not want to become a market player, because if you're trying to sell here, you're trying to become not a market player but a market maker. You're trying to control the market. You're trying to be the one to push these markets to the downside. But no, look, you rather buy this. You see this signal rather than sell this in an uptrend. Okay, you'd rather buy this signal. You see this signal. Okay, in a bullish market, the best signals to take are the ones that show you bullish factors. Okay, so this strong close above, for me, doesn't allow me, or doesn't even allow someone to take a short trade on this one. But like I said, it might work because it's valid. Look, if you look at the 1 hour, okay, someone can show a very good analysis saying, look, Caleb, there's that. They come to the 4 hour, okay, look, it's always let me make that visible. It's always valid. It's always a valid point. Okay, markets will always make the validity look very beautiful. Come and give you another one here. So okay, Caleb, there's that one on the 1 hour. There's this one on the 4 hour. You see that? So multiple flags just showing what? Sell. My friend, these forces here are very good and luring you to go sell, and markets might start falling to the downside. But for me, what will I rather do? I'd rather even wait, okay, for markets to even correct. Now, for the people who are going short, I'm looking to go against you. So yes, please short the market so that we can get some correction. So what am I waiting for? If market can correct a bit, get such a correction, okay, in the form of a flag. Now, this is what I'll be looking to trade, okay? If I get that, and if market can even move lower to this level, the better for me. I'll be looking for an entry at that point. Let's say maybe get a steep correction, because the steep corrections for me are the best because they give me the best risk-reward ratio. So if you can get such a move, then for me, that's beautiful. Come lower, come reject this level, then move lower, then I'll be looking to go long and buy at this point, always trading in the direction of the trend. So unless market strongly falls and breaks below this level, that's the only time I'll be looking to go short. But for now, still looking for bulls to the upside. So that's what I'm watching on Aussie dollar. I think I've done an analysis already on that one. Just looking for the trend, always trading in the direction of the trend. Gold. Now, gold has been forming some very beautiful patterns now. It's simple. Look, market was trending to the upside. Okay, got a new high, came lower, then came to the upside, created a new high. We didn't get a very strong follow through to the upside. Market rejected 2450 key level, strongly fell below. Now, at that point, market has been creating quite some lower lows, lower highs, but market momentum has been failing. We got a very strong drop. Now we're getting sort of some sideways movement, okay? Now, it's important for us to pay attention to this pattern that will be forming, because it will give us an indication of whether we'll be going long or short. Now, for me, I'm still short on this one because structure is to the downside. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. But we've been creating weak lows, okay? Market just breaks below, comes up. Breaks below, comes back up. That's what I'm calling them here. A failed follow through, similar to what I showed you on USD CAD. A failed follow through, market pushing to the downside, but not really creating a strong low. So it's important at this level to pay a lot of attention to what market would be doing. Now, if market doesn't break above this level, we're still looking for shorts, but a strong break above this level, then I'll be really cautious and look for markets maybe to push a bit higher, even back to this level. But as long as we're below this level and below 2375 key level, okay, so if I draw that 2475 key level, so that turning point, that's 2375. You can see it's also a turning level because market can spike that level to push to the downside. But as long as we're below this level, then we're still looking for shorts. I don't see any strong momentum coming as long as we are below this level. And now, mind you, You have to put it into perspective. I'm not ever looking at one direction. My daily chart, my big picture time frame is still telling me to go long. Okay, look. So this is just a short-term correction. Look, on the daily, we have higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. This could potentially be a higher low. As long as we're above this level, okay, as long as we're above 2300 support level, then we're still looking for buys to the upside. Unless we strongly break and close below this level, we'll be now fully 100% in the downside. Now, why am I saying we're still in a downtrend at this level? Because the lower time frame normally gives me the intermediate trend that we're in. There's a long-term trend, then there's an intermediate. For example, you can see here the market has been moving to the upside, and it was in the direction of the trend. But for some time, the 4 hour showed us lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Short-term structure, that structure was broken to the upside. Market started continuing in the direction of the trend. So for here, I'm normally not looking really too short, even if I'm saying I'm looking for sales here and all that. I never try to overestimate how far our correction can go, because that's what we tend to do in the Forex market. And that's what makes us really wrong most of the time. We overestimate corrections and underestimate direction of the trend. So I'll repeat that. We overestimate the corrections and underestimate the trend direction. Okay, now for me, I do opposite. This correction already is deep enough for me to be like, okay, that's cool enough. Even if market moves a bit lower, that's enough correction for me. I'm not looking for further shots. The last trade opportunity that was on this one was last week at this level, after market created a new low. Here, we got a correction in the form of a flag, good sell-off. Targets were here, 23, 25. Targets were taken out of that market. Now, here I'm not pushing markets further lower. Even the impulses to the downside are really weakening. So you could easily see markets breaking above this level, pushing to the upside. So we'll wait and see. So that's what I'm having. So on gold, I'm quite neutral. I don't think I'll have any trade on gold this week. Nothing is clear. So I'll just sit out and wait for a clear opportunity sooner or later. So that's how I analyze. If you see something, trade it. If you don't see anything, sit outside and wait. As you sit outside, also don't just assume that there's nothing. Market will always create opportunity as the week goes by. So that's why I have that trading calendar. Every morning, I analyze the market looking for a new opportunity. So now these are the pairs, US 30. I won't go deep into this one. I'll just cover the ones that I had a couple of trades on. Like this one, I have a trade running on this one. Okay, this is US 500. I executed not on all my accounts, but on some of them I have this trade running. Market has been forming higher low, higher high. Correction here, an entry here. Support level was taken last week on Friday, and market has been moving. Yesterday we got a bit of a correction, but markets are still in profit. I broke even on this one, so I'm break even. Even if market turns against me and goes to the downside, I come out with zero on that one, a bit with some locked-in profit at this level and pushing markets to the upside. US 100, I had the same idea. Okay, I had a trade here. Okay, I had the same idea. Market strongly came down, took me out, and then came back up. So here, so you can see this level, this resistance level. Okay, so when market last week had come back to this level, okay, I had taken a buy here alongside the US 500. So I had taken the same entry there. You can see also this one is at a support level. Now this one had done the same as well at this level. When market was rejecting this level here after this candlestick 4-hour close, this one here, I took a long buy on this one, pushing markets to the upside. Now, what happened on Friday? Market strongly came to the downside, took me out. My stop losses were down here, and then markets came back up. Now, yesterday I was looking to re-enter at this level, but I didn't really get a clear entry. So I'll still be looking later on in the week, maybe today, tomorrow. If markets can still come, get some support here, then I'll still be looking to go long again on those ones. Now, I'll always be patient. Monday and Tuesday are not heavy trading days for me, and that's why I didn't take that trade, because sometimes it can just be a flux. So I'm waiting for a clear entry either tomorrow or Thursday. Now that's what I'll be waiting for. So if not, doesn't come, it's fine. I'll still ride my US 500 if it continues moving to the upside to profitability. Other than that, US dollar really been falling. Okay, now look at this. This is what I keep saying. If you look at the daily, we're breaking a certain support. Now market has been moving in an uptrend. Higher high, higher low, higher high. Now here we broke structure. Market has started moving down. We had this trend line, which you can see clearly for the buyers who had bought this level. Market has taken you out, and now we've pushed below this level. Now you can see the long short-term trend here. The big picture, you can see it's sort of a higher time frame moving to the upside. But if you go to the 4-hour, you can see that the market has really been moving lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Market has come now, is sort of pushing to break below the support level to create a new low in that market. So that's what has been happening on this one, and that's why you're seeing a lot of pairs have been moving to the upside, the likes of Euro USD. You can see this one, the trend has been to the upside. We've had multiple flags on this pair for this trend. We won't really get deep into those flags, but they've been about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flags successful in here. I won't break it down, teach that with my students, but you can look for them yourself and try and find it out for yourself. Pushing markets to the upside. GBP USD also has been moving to the upside. We've got a really good buy levels here. Like I said, the opportunity that came was also in the form of a flag here yesterday. Okay, you can see these markets are moving to the upside, higher high. There was a flag here some time back. Okay, this was 24th May, pushed to the upside. We got here again a correction here. Market formed this flag to push to the upside, a very good impulse. No red candlestick was seen till targets were hit. Now, a mistake that I see people making, like I said earlier, was this. So a lot of people coming here and taking this short trade. Like I said, this short trade can go lower. It's like sort of similar what I was showing you in Aussie dollar when I was starting the analysis. This is the type of trade telling you to go sell. Okay, now look, trend has been moving to the upside. Now you're looking for a sell. If you sold here, yes, market started moving to the upside, but it's quite risky. For me, I'm never looking for such trades. I'd rather be patient, wait for a clear, better flag, look in the direction of the trend like that, to trade in the direction of the trend. So similar to what I was showing you on Aussie dollar here, I'd rather look for buys than people who are looking to sell. Okay, these are mistakes I see a lot of people making, looking to sell here to push markets all the way low. Now, I'm never looking to create the correction or to reverse the market. I'm always looking to trade in the direction of the trend. So yeah, so basically that's it. USD JPY also forming a flag here, a clear opportunity. Market on the 4-hour has been moving to the upside. We got a lot of momentum here, market noise, okay, and then market sort of is still coming back up. So we've gotten some flag here that's forming. The turning point here, markets came steep yesterday with a steep turn today. But the best entries are at this support level. Market came and tapped into it in the form of a flag. If market can come lower, get a better rejection, because I didn't get to see any good rejection at this point. If market can come below, get a better correction, rejection, this can offer a good risk reward of 2.5 to the upside to trade the USD JPY to the upside as the trend continues moving higher high, higher low, higher high, potential higher low to push further up. So I'll end there. I think I've done enough justice on this one. Almost a 1-hour video analyzing the markets, but like I said, this is what we do for fun. This is what gives us money on the table. At the end of the day, I'll always remind you, put in the work, put in the effort. In the end, it's going to pay off. You won't become good in trading without doing your analysis. Without trading live markets and losing a lot of money, you will not become good. But in the end, if you can do those things, then you see a lot of improvement in your trading career. So let me end it there today. I've enjoyed analysis. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video soon. So see you guys. Have a wonderful week. Like I always say, stay woke, stay financially literate. May the peeps be with you. See you soon.